Hello, one Paul here. Today I'm going to be going over, now I may have talked about this on my channel before, but I want to kind of go over how we're going to look at numbers, and we're going to look at trading Bitcoin on Forex. And we're going to be looking at the numbers of $100 per trade, what you would have to accomplish to make $100 per trade trading Bitcoin on Forex. So we're doing this. We're going to be looking at different lot sizes and the amount of ticks that you have to accumulate to make those goals. So I put this all on a little spreadsheet, and we're going to kind of get a visual of how much of a move you have to do in order to make that with trading it in Forex. So we're going to look at today. We're going to be looking at how to make $100 per trade with doing Bitcoin, and tomorrow we'll be looking at some other numbers. So I'm going to show you my spreadsheet. We're also going to be looking at the chart for examples, and we'll also kind of come to the conclusion which tick would kind of be the best one to start at to kind of give you the best result to making those numbers. Okay, so first we're going to be looking at the numbers, and yesterday I basically got these numbers by going into my Forex account. Now I'm not going to show you guys how to set up a Forex account and do this. This is based off creating a Forex account and having a USD based account. I've made videos on it. I have my broker, so if you guys want to watch those videos, I'll link it below and I talk more about that. But today we're just going to be looking at how much it takes to make $100 trading Bitcoin. Now this first one right here, we're going to be looking at it. We have to do a 0.01, and 0.01 is basically like from point A to point B. From point A to point B in your trade, that's 1% of whatever the difference is, basically. That's basically what it is. So to show you how I got these numbers, I basically went in here to my take profit, and I said my profit needs to be at $100. That's my profit. And then I just increased my lot size, and it showed me the amount of ticks that you need to accomplish to get to that goal. So that's how I got the numbers here. So I did that yesterday to get these numbers. The first one we want to look at is 0.01. 0.01, you need 1 million ticks. You need 1 million ticks to make $100. So basically, let's just start from. Now this one is increasingly hard to do. So if you came right here and you need 1 million ticks, you need 1 million. Right here's 1 million, right about. So this is. Okay, so that's close to 1 million. So anyway, it goes from basically 84 to 94. So you have to catch a $10,000 move. So basically from point A to point B, whether you're going up or down, you have to catch a $10,000 move to make $100, basically. So that's how you make $100 with doing it at 0.01. Now that's kind of hard because you got to ask yourself, does Bitcoin do $10,000 moves every day? From looking at the charts, and we can kind of look at this on the day here. If we look at this on the day and get an average here, pretty much average. Let's just take a couple of these candles here. Let's take this one right here. From here down to here, it moved about $7,000. So it will be very hard, and you're not going to be able to catch a $10,000 move every day. So if you want to make this every day, you will have to increase your lot size, basically. So at 0.01, you're going to need to catch a $10,000 move, either up or down. So point A to point B has to be $10,000. So that's how you get to that point in Forex doing Bitcoin. So the next one is 0.02. 0.02, you only need 500,000 ticks. So that's a little better, but it's still a lot. And if 0.01 was a $10,000 move, 0.02 is going to be a $5,000 move, which in general, we could see that Bitcoin generally moves about that much per day. Or on average, it moves, like I said, it moves about, if we look at a couple of the candles here, from here to here, 8,000, move 8,000. So you want to make sure that when you're doing these trades, you want to get to the average of what Bitcoin travels per day, because then you can actually make those numbers. So probably about $5,000 to $8,000 a day is the average. But let's real quickly look at what you would have to do to make. You have to make 500,000 ticks. So if you come here, if you start here, you need to get 500,000 ticks to make 100, which is, it's right about there. So that's about a $5,000 difference. So basically, that is a big move. That is a big difference. Just going by 0.02, that's a big difference there. This was at 0.02 to make 100. And this was at 0.01. So just keep that in mind. So let's real quickly look at 0.03. Now 0.03, you only need 333,000 ticks to make $100. So you only need 333,000 ticks for this one, which is right about, it's right about there. So that small move right there will make you $100. So doing it at 0.03, the odds are of you making $100 more are more likely at doing it at a 0.03. So now I'm not going to really go through all these numbers, but basically, I think the big number here, I'll go over the first 5, and then we'll look at some of the bigger numbers here. We'll look at 0.04. 0.04 is at 250,000. 0.04 is about 250,000 ticks, which is right about, so there's that move right there is your $100. So it starts to get easier and easier because the amount that you need to accumulate is less. So this is a $100 move, and that is pretty much doable. You could probably make that. So real quickly, let's look at 0.05. You need a 200,000 tick move, basically. A 200,000 tick is all you need. So it's right around there. That is your doing it at 0.05. That will bring you $100. So that's 0.05, but let's real quickly just look at some other goals that you might have. Now, me personally, my goal is try to get it to at least 0.10 because that's 10% the price. It's when you really would start noticing the difference. So at a 0.10, let's just look at 0.10. 0.10, you just need 100,000 ticks. At 0.10, you just need 100,000 ticks. So that would be right about, let's just look at this, 100,000 ticks. And right about here is your $100. So with the way Bitcoin moves, this is very doable, and it's very doable to make this per day. You can pretty much find this. Just make sure you have enough in your balance to do that amount. So my goal here is to do it at least 0.10, because 0.10 would actually bring you more passive income if you know how to trade. And then that's one goal here, and then you can go through all these. You see the numbers, they just get smaller. But real quickly, I want to go over how much it would take to do this at $1. Now, at $1, when you're doing it at $1, it moves very fast, so you have to make sure your capital has a lot, basically. So I'm going to show you $1. At doing $1, you only need 10,000 ticks, basically. And it moves very fast when you do it at $1, so you only need 10,000 ticks. So I got to zoom in here. Right about here is that small move right there is your $100. That's doing it at $1. Now, you could do it at this, but when you do it at this, it goes very, very fast. So when your lot size is at $1, it goes very fast. And I've made videos on my channel of examples of how fast it goes. Check one of my previous videos. It goes very fast, so you really got to know your trades, and I've made videos on it going at $1, so just check out that video and you see how fast it goes. Real quickly, I'm going to show you the last one here, which is $10 and $10, which I believe you'll need a lot of capital for this, but I'm going to show you anyway. Now, me personally, I'd be fine doing it at 0.10 or staying at 0.10 for a while. Eventually, I want to do $1, but you want to make sure you slowly scale up. But real quickly, just for fun, we'll look at a $10 lot size, and that's only 1,000 ticks. That is only 1,000 ticks. So if we look at this, it's only 1,000 ticks, and I have to zoom in so much for this one. At $10, it must go very, very fast. But there you go. It's right about somewhere around there is your. So that is $10, and that's all it takes to make 100 right there. So anyway, those are the numbers. These are the numbers. These are the numbers that you need to make $100 trading Bitcoin. Now, what I personally would do is I'd start with 0.01 and I slowly would scale it up. Milestone numbers for me, at least, would be doing it at 0.10, because 0.10, you'll probably be making some pretty good profit, and you don't have to. You only have 100,000 ticks to worry about. But then, the ultimate goal is to get to $1. But to get to $1, your balance has to be pretty big. But anyway, these are the numbers. These are the amount of ticks that you need to make $100 a day trading Bitcoin. So anyway, if you guys want to try this, if you want to try to make $100 trading Bitcoin, I'd start off with 0.01 and I'd slowly scale it up. And, some milestone numbers here would be getting to 0.10, because 0.10 you wouldn't really, you wouldn't need to find 1 million ticks like you do doing it at 0.01. But definitely 0.10 is a good number to get to, because you can really start to see some pretty good results if you know you're trading. 0.10 is a good one. 0.50 would be a good one, and then $1 would definitely be a really good one, because $1 is basically like if you catch a $10,000 move, you basically make $10,000. So it moves very fast. But anyway, those are the numbers. Those are how you how much you would make making $100. So tomorrow I'm going to be going over doing it at 500, and so because you know, for this example, you're not gonna to make $100. You're not gonna make this every day. This is just per trade. So the goal of this and the goal of these videos is to show you guys when is that point for you when it starts turning passive, basically. To study trading, study certain strategies, and getting better at it. So anyway, if you guys like this video, make sure to like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in future videos.